Storm Track Severe Weather Update.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm CBS 42 Chief Meteorologist Mark Prater. There is a weather alert in effect. We are now anticipating a pretty substantial breakout of severe weather across Alabama. At this juncture, there's not much to the south to block any moisture increasing across our area. But as we go in for a closer look, we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning for the northern third of Jefferson County, and it does include Palmerdale. Now, here is a look at the sweep as this comes by. This particular cell here dropping 1-inch hail, and that's pretty hefty. That's a decent sized hail and can do some damage. Now, this area right here is actually tracking more towards the north and east. So again, it'll move through places like Morris, as well as Hayden, Selfville, Pine Mountain, Locust Fork, and then eventually Little Warrior. There are showers from Hoover all the way back up into Irondale and 2059 as well as 459. Trussville starting to get some of this rain. But that is the only severe weather we have in our area at this point. Keep in mind, though, these storms need to be watched very carefully. We are now looking at the atmosphere becoming very unstable, and that is something that will fuel thunderstorms, possibly helping to produce tornadoes in some of the thunderstorms that become supercellular. A quick look at the risk. There is a moderate to high risk across the northern half of Alabama for the potential of larger tornadoes. The area you see in red, this is where we could see a couple of, maybe more, larger, long-lived, long-track tornadoes somewhere in this area. That does not rule out a tornado being produced in the area of orange or yellow, but this is the most likely spot that we will see thunderstorms that will become supercellular and start rotating and produce tornadoes. Very dangerous afternoon shaping up. We're going to keep watching this very carefully and keeping you posted. We have an entire network of people scattered across the state to keep you posted. Right now, Nate Harrington is joining us. He is live in the Weather Alert Unit, and we do not have Nate, okay? Let's take a live view outside our Storm Track tower camera. You'll see that this is on the deck. This is not what we need. We do not need sunshine. That helps to get the atmosphere much more active. It adds a tremendous amount more of energy, and that's something to keep in mind. This batch of showers just moving through downtown Birmingham, but look at the clearing. Again, this allows the sun, main energy source, to really get the atmosphere percolating right near the surface. That's what adds the lift. That warm air goes up, and we start to see thunderstorms get into the jet stream. Then they begin to rotate. But right now we do have sunshine making it through. This is one of those afternoons we're going to have to watch thunderstorms carefully, because once they do become severe, they will all become severe. It will just be a criteria that they hit, and once it starts really popping off, that's when we'll likely see most of our problems begin. There's a live view right now of, actually this is North Jefferson County, where I believe that is Nate, who is live with us in our Weather Alert Unit. Okay, that is Al. Al Ratcliffe is now, he's headed towards Graysville up 22. I just saw the sign there. But we still have some breaks in the clouds. The areas that will likely become most active will start in our northwest counties and then begin to track towards the south and east. So we'll really focus more on our north and west counties to begin with, and then all of this area will track towards the south and east. Again, the area highlighted in red, that is where we look for larger, long-lived tornadoes, more widespread wind damage, and hail that could be up to the size of tennis balls. This is a very serious situation, so we want to make sure all of you are paying very close attention. CBS 42 Weather app will help you. We're live on Facebook all throughout the afternoon. Plus, we are live right here as needed. We'll be here at the top and the bottom of each hour. And once things really start to pop off, we'll be watching very carefully that once that happens, then we're going to be on the air live for some extended coverage. But right now, just wet roads, looking a bit bright off in the distance, so there is some clearing, and that will get the atmosphere a bit more destabilized. We're back on track with the forecast models, and it looks like everything is falling into place for this to begin roughly to 4 to 5 o'clock time frame. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a tornado watch come out roughly at about 3 o'clock this afternoon. So your weather radio will be going off later on, and that will be your advisory to let you know things are going to become much more unstable and much more active as we get later into this evening and tonight. So please pay very close attention to the weather. Stay with us here, and we will let you know as we go through the day. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mark Prater. We now take you back to regularly scheduled programming.
This is a CBS 42 Storm Track Severe Weather Update.